Hello again, friends. Welcome back to Codes You Should Know. This is Trooper Barry, and I am here to introduce some more tips and shortcuts to help you get around Great Bear Island that little bit easier. And as you might have noticed, we are here in the most famous loot-rich part of the game. You know it, you love it. That's right, we're at the summit. Now, pretty much everyone comes up here looking for loot in all the airline containers. But what do you do when you're done? Like, to get up here, it takes multiple climbs. So how do you get all that sweet, sweet loot back down to ground level? Well, you could divvy it up into multiple trips, leaving a little behind, taking most of it down, coming back up, making multiple trips. But let's be honest, do you have the patience for that? I don't have the patience for that. What if instead there was a way to go from here all the way down to there and not have to take a single rope climb? My friends, I am here to tell you it can be done. It's not even that tough. So, the way it works is we're going to leave out the back of the plane. Also, bear in mind when you're coming in here, spoiler alert, the wildlife refresh will sometimes stick a wolf in here. So, be on your guard. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to come down here. We're going to say hello to St. Carl Bob of the summit. Hey, Carl Bob, what you holding?
Never know.
Yep, sir.
Useful?
Okay, those are Carl Bob's property, so we're going to leave that to him. Instead, what we're going to do, we're going to come out here, and we're going to come down underneath. Now, basically, once you come down here, you can... Well, there's plenty of ways you can shimmy yourself down. You can go straight down to Echo Ravine, or you can work your way across. And you can actually see... You can't actually see Mountaineers because it won't zone in, but you can kind of see the dock that's just in front of Mountaineers down on Crystal Lake. So, what you want to do is pop over this ledge here. You can crouch, you can not crouch. I find crouching will make you go slower, but at the same time you'll also be less susceptible to, say, hurling yourself like that and risking sprays. So every so often we're going to find a non-sloping ledge just to pop ourselves there, reset the spraying timer, and then we're going to continue. And as I said in the first video in this series, this is why you do have good goating hygiene, and you make sure you have several bandages ready to go, but don't bust them out until the end. Because why fix sprains midway through when you're just going to sprain something afresh anyway? Right, so we can see, if we climb up here, you can get an idea where you want to go. If you want to go to Echo Ravine, we're going to bounce down that way. If you want to go closer to Mountaineers, we want to drift over this way. And you can see there are some lower bits there. But whichever way you want to go, make sure to take your time. Yeah, and as we said in earlier other videos, find those little wedges, squeeze yourself in there, shimmy your way down. And and if you can find yourself a nice a nice slope like that, you just slide your way down there. You can sled, but you're probably gonna need a mod for that. Okay. So I can see Echo Ravine down there, but let's say we wanted to go and end up closer to Mountaineers. No problem. So we're just gonna keep on keeping on over here. Now, when you get down to this part, there will likely be some predators about, so be on your guard there. But yeah, at this point, you've done the hard part. Just yeah, keep your eyes on the slope and on your on the angle you're going down. Take your time. So especially if you're going down from the summit, I would strongly recommend having 5 bandages on you when you start. Yeah, so the game very handily provided a climbing rope here for us, but do we need that? I dare say no. Just pop over here. And hey, look at this, a bunch of very conveniently placed ledges for us to take. Ba-boom, ba-boom. And lo and behold, here we are, ground level. Easy as that, right? Now, obviously, the more loot you have on you, the slower you will go. And the slower you will go, the more time you spend on slopes, and the more time your spray counter is going to rack up. So you take that under advisement, but if you really if you really want all the stuff at the summit, then that's probably a trade-off you're willing to make. But there we are. We're back to Crystal Lake. Mountaineers is in sight. You can stash all your ill-gotten gains there, and if you really must, go back for more. But that's the goat. So thanks to y'all for hanging out. If you like what we're doing here, it'd be really cool of you if you could drop me a subscribe on YouTube. We're trying to make a push to 300 this calendar year. So thanks again for hanging out. Happy goating, and we'll see you next time.